Hey, what's up guys? Trent here. It's 9:46 for me here right now. We're just starting the YouTube grind tonight, and in this video, you're gonna learn how to become great as an SDR, as a BDR. Sales development representative, business development representative. I spent the first 2 years of my career grinding away, trying to become great as an SDR. Along the way, I picked up tricks and efficiencies that will help you find your success sooner rather than later. I've made over 38,000 cold calls, leading to over 13 million in pipeline generated, resulting in $1 million in closed revenue. I'm gonna share with you guys all of my secrets and more, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video. If you plan on watching, make sure to smash the like button as well and subscribe to the channel. This is day 69 in a row, one of the best numbers out there, putting a new video out on this channel for your consumption. I'm committed to helping you become more successful at sales, and my dream is to have 100,000 subscribers on this channel. So we will not get there without your support, so make sure to do that now. Becoming a great SDR, BDR, becoming great is someone who consistently hits and exceeds their quota each and every month, and also helps other people become more successful along the way. As an SDR, I started to average 150% month over month. Eventually, in the last couple months as an SDR, I averaged 200% a month. And just so you know how I was compensated and incentivized, so you can compare that to your own situation, the traditional model of an SDR, BDR is to generate pipelines, set up appointments, book demos, find leads, and convert them into meetings that eventually turns into pipeline. I had a monthly pipeline target. So if I set a meeting, that meeting converts into another meeting or a demo or whatever, we assign a specific value to that opportunity. So let's say $20,000. My quota each month was $200,000, so I needed 10 meetings like that, or whatever I needed to do in order to get to $200,000. It's not easy, guys. If it was easy, everyone would be great, guys. That's the thing. That's the common denominator. Everyone has the ability to be great, but not everyone will be great for a variety of reasons. And let's unpack some of the reasons and some of the ways, the proactive measures you can take to become great. When I first started, guys, I sucked. I was not good. I was fearful of making cold calls. I didn't know what I was doing. I was scared to be around other people and being judged. I had never worked before. I never had an internship before. I never had a real job before, to be quite frank. So I went into this technology sales job 2.5 years ago, right out of Ohio University. I moved myself from Ohio to Dallas, and I just showed up with a dream. I wanted to do tech sales in a big city. I got that dream, and then I showed up day one and didn't have another goal to push me forward. And I expected, oh, I played sports in high school. Oh, I traditionally am good at most things I do. That did not correlate to the workplace, guys. So many of you are messaging me on LinkedIn and in the comments below saying, hey, I'm looking for an SDR job. I've just started my SDR job. Hey, how do I become better as an SDR? Make sure to listen to what I'm about to tell you, because this is how, guys. When I first started, I wasn't good because I wasn't all in. And you may hear that and think that's a cop-out answer, being all in. What does that even mean? I showed up and thought, just by showing up, trying, going through the motions, drinking my morning coffee, networking a little bit, going to the water cooler, making calls, sending emails, I thought just by showing up and doing the work, going through the motions, that would be enough. I wasn't naturally talented enough for that to work, so I had to figure out what was I doing wrong, and I was only like 50 to 60% in. I was scared to fully commit myself, because in my mind, if I accept that destiny of, hey, we've burnt the boats, okay, we've burnt the boats, and if you truly accept that you want greatness, and if I play basketball, I want to be the LeBron of basketball. If I do business, I want to be the Jeff Bezos of business. And I know that that sounds like virtue signaling, but when I do things, I want to naturally be the best. I want to beat other people, and I hate losing. So when I showed up, I didn't have that mentality, because I was scared to chase greatness. I was scared to express, hey, I want to show up. I want to make more calls. I want to outperform other people. And I wasn't thinking like that when I first started. And eventually I had to flip that switch of, okay, I'm not the most talented, but what can I control? I can control my work ethic. And guys, we're not even talking about tactical skills. We're not even talking about cold calling. We're not even talking about sending emails. We're not even talking about how to structure your calendar. We're not even talking about how to find people effectively. We're not even talking about how to network with your account executives. We're not talking about any of that, guys, because at the end of the day, the one thing that matters the most, the one variable that will help you become great as an SDR, BDR, is your drive, your motor, your work ethic. It all is in your control. Even if people don't show up to your meetings, even if you're not good, if you simply try harder and care more than other people, you will become great, you will become successful. And let me paint out the picture of what happened for me. My first month, I was the lowest performing person on the team, company-wide, guys. Thought about quitting, to be honest. And you'll eventually ask yourself, is sales for me? I called my mom and she helped put it in perspective of, hey, if you don't want to do it, you can always come home. I'll always be proud of you. You guys hear that? I'll always be proud of you. You're doing such a great job, guys. And in reality, I wasn't. So I needed to figure it out. So that next month I showed up and I was a madman. I said, I may not be the best, but I will work harder than everyone. And I identified, in order to get to my monthly outcome goal, what do I need to do on a day-to-day basis? I needed to make 90 cold calls. I needed to find 15 new people to put in my sequences. I needed to send 10 to 15 new emails to then create my calls. It was a continuous cycle, and consistency and daily hard work, winning each day, is how I became great, because I outworked everyone. I made more calls than everyone. And even if I wasn't better than anyone else, simply by making more calls, it's a numbers game. The more calls you make, the more meetings you're gonna set, guys. It's as simple as that. It's just a basic numbers game. So what we've talked about so far is, one, you need to decide, do you even want to be great as an SDR BDR? Or do you just wanna be average? You just wanna show up, hit your number, just get your paycheck? Why are you there, guys? You need to ask yourself, why are you there? Are you interested in eventually becoming enterprise software sales rep? Are you trying to make enough money for a down payment? Do you want to be the CEO one day of the company? Are you trying to get relevant experience so that you then can go travel? Whatever it is you want, guys, you need to figure out what you want and then what are you willing to give up? And if you don't want to be great, that's okay. Not everyone's going to be great, but I identified I wanted to be great. And I then became obsessed, guys. And I started to sacrifice other things, such as leisure time, such as doing any drugs or alcohol on the weekdays, because then I wouldn't be able to perform at my highest. I then figured out, okay, let me get in a consistent eating schedule and working out and getting to sleep on time so that I can build my lifestyle around this job. And not everyone's gonna be as obsessed as I was, guys, but I'm even more obsessed now. But I started to become really obsessed, and I started to show up and accept that is I'm the guy that will outwork everyone. That's just as simple as that. I'll show up and I'll outwork people. I don't know how the cards will stack up. Just because you work really hard doesn't mean you're going to become great. But if you don't try, you'll never get there, guys. And the biggest thing you'll face is regret. If you look back in your career in 7 years and been like, if I just would have put my head down and just grinded every day and tried as hard as I could, guys, you're going to be so much further ahead. And I'm already seeing this. I work really hard, guys. I sacrifice a lot because I'm determined to become successful. I'm obsessed with what I'm doing, and I sacrifice almost everything, guys. But the problem is people have labels. Oh, you work too hard. Trent, maybe you should get out and go on a date. Trent, money isn't everything. Guys, people are gonna tell you things. People are gonna tell you what you should do. People are gonna tell you what you shouldn't do. People are gonna say that your idea is a good or bad idea. Guys, don't listen to anyone else. Don't even listen to me. Listen to yourself. At the end of the day, you need to look in the mirror and say, do I want to become a great SDR? Is this even what I want? Why am I even watching this video? Why are we doing anything we're doing? Guys, I have my dreams. I have my goals. I know what I want. I know what my intentions are. They're pure. I want to help people. I want to help myself. I want to become wildly successful. I want to help more people. And I just want to live the best life I can, guys. I have so much potential. You have so much potential, and it's up to you to recognize it each and every day. At this point in the video, you may be feeling motivated and say, I'm ready to go run through some walls. I'm going to go make some calls tomorrow. But guys, the motivation's fleeting. You can't rely on my video. You can't rely on anyone else's video to give you motivation. You need to motivate from internally. You need to write your goals down, guys. This is the wrong paper, but every morning I show up, I write my goals. I have my goals on my mirror. I have my goals on my bed. And my dream is to become a CEO one day. My dream is to grow this channel to 100,000 subscribers, guys. And I know I'm not gonna get there overnight, and I know I'm not gonna get there if I don't try. So those are my goals. That's what I'm working towards. I'm gonna become obsessed and relentlessly pursue the activity necessary to get there. And we'll see if we get there. Will you get what you want? I don't know. You will have to be the judge of that, guys. So I hope this video was helpful. I know we didn't really talk tactical stuff. We're really starting to get into more of a mindset thing. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Let's join networks. Why not, right? And if you're still with me, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. See you guys in the next video. Bye.